It's so cliched, to be honest. And I see, I instead of sleep when the baby sleeps, right? Sometimes I like to say rest when the baby is sleeping, because it's not necessary that any time of the day you can be just expecting yourself to fall asleep. Sometimes the very stress that, like, oh, I need to sleep while the baby is sleeping, doesn't let you sleep, right? Because it's very hard to get sleep when you are uncertain when your child might wake up after 20 minutes, and just in that stress you're not able to fall asleep. But in that period, I would encourage mothers to rest at least. Okay, whether you are listening to a podcast, or you're reading a book, or you're doing something that actually energizes you, I don't recommend just endlessly scrolling, because that is not a form of rest in any way, right? So resting is okay, but if you look in a very realistic perspective, anybody who has more than one kid, anybody who has other family members to take care of, anybody who has a work to get to, whether they're working from home, they have their own business like me, and we have these other priorities. We have to take care of our home, we have to take care of our pets. There are so many other priorities that we need to get to, right, when the child is sleeping, that it's very impractical just to say sleep when the baby sleeps, right? I know that there is this whole group of people who will say, like, no, you should do all these activities when the baby is awake. But again, it's not always possible. There are some babies who are very clingy, they want to be stuck to you all the time, right? You don't always have the right support. So I think it's about understanding that, having that empathy for that mother, and saying that, like, I know this is so hard. Sometimes mothers, that's all we need. We don't need a lot of advice always.